Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome to my YouTube channel. EsotericCloudSurfer here, ready to start esoteric riding, esoteric travel in a esoteric cloud, which is a lighter, less dense, and also vibing on a higher frequency and vibration vehicle. And when your spirit jumps into that vehicle, it can fly, it can float to higher, more expanded, wider, and wiser realms of reality, so you can have wider and lighter perspectives, ideas, and feelings about yourself and your circumstances. Remember to support the channel, remember to check the links in the description down below, my links and my beautiful partner Darius links in the description as well. Shout out to my SoulGroup and to everybody out there changing the world right now by being themselves and showing to others that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self, right? Shout out to my beautiful partner Miss Daria or Daria as well. Remember to check her links in the description down below. Shout out to my Pokemon Unite team, Team Unique Stars. We are looking for Europe region members to join our team. Let's go ahead and let's talk about how to leave your job or how to quit that 9 to 5 routine. Okay, so a disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Literally, I will not be talking about finance. I will not tell you go ahead and do that thing, go into that career, invest in that asset, go into that specific market niche, right? No, what I'm going to remember you, or I'm going to be like, hey, you can do this whatever is your situation. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So what is that thing or that state of being that you can be in wherever work, whatever business you have, that will allow you to leave that lower form of work, aka job, because working is not bad. Working is actually good. Working is like the reason you exist. It's to do something, to be somebody, to create the image and uphold it and experience it, right? And then even in physics terms, the formula for work is like energy times force or something, or times mass, something like that. Actually, we'll make a video about that because many physics and chemistry and mathematical formulas are spiritual because whoever created them was a spirit in a body, right? So in a way, everybody is spiritual. But that's not the topic of today's video. Let's go. Let's focus. So the topic of the video is how to leave those lower forms of work, those jobs, those routines and patterns, right? So what you can do, okay, and this will work infinitely, okay, is take the money that you receive from that work, from that job, and apply it to your creativity, okay? That's one thing. And then another thing that is like, it's literally the same thing but on the spiritual level. You take the time where you are at work and you think and you imagine your paintings, your music, your gaming, your YouTube videos, your mini courses, your workshops, you writing your book, you drawing your mangas, right? While you are at work, right? So, and this is the spiritual side of taking your money, the physical money, and investing your creativity. Here, you are taking esoteric money, ideas, feelings, imaginations, attention, and you are taking that to your creative space, right? So this is the same thing. One is physical. Take the money you receive, $1,000 from your job or whatever. You invest what you can, what you seem fit, into buying a new keyboard or into buying a new type of brushes to make your paintings that are a bit expensive, but you wanna see how things are, right? And then when you are at the job, imagine you are at the factory that makes sausages or whatever, while you're making that routine and pattern, that boring ass work, right? You have your mind on your creativity, on something that only you can do on your way, on something that really makes you motivated, that it doesn't feel like that boring ass job. Time goes super fast, or even if time goes slow, you don't feel as tired, you feel more like satisfied, because that's the positive part of tired. They are the same thing, right? But when you get satisfied, you got good tired. When you get tired, you get bad tired. So it's the same thing, but in a different perspective. But that's how you then eventually manifest opportunities to get out of that routine and better lowest job, because then as you expand your own personal business that is connected with your creativity, individuality, and your own way to be and do things, then that will grow even bigger than that job that you were in. Because when you are at the job, you don't get richer, your boss gets richer, or the company gets richer, or the state, because you pay taxes to the state. Okay, you might have to pay taxes on your business, but you know what I'm saying, right? So you work 8 hours. Many people work like double shifts and shit like that, and they never get rich, right? And that's actually another video that I have to do, which is like praising the hard-working man and woman is wrong. Because most hard-working men and women, they never get rich. But that's another video, okay? So you take your esoteric money, ideas, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and you take your physical money and you apply it to your creativity. And you should be yourself. If you quote unquote fail, because failing and committing mistakes is just like you didn't knew something and you learned it, because many people, especially like air signs and derived of the type of society we live in, we think that many times we think that we already know enough to pass through that situation in a sufficient manner, and many times we don't, because we never been through that, or we were through that in little amounts of time and intensity, right? So then we need to go ahead and do something in quote unquote the wrong way. That's not the wrong way. That was just a way that didn't lead us to the path that we wanted to. But that's not wrong. That's just what happened, okay? But then if you go through that on your own way, and you always motivated about what you do, and that creativity, and how that is good for you, that makes you experience and feel things that you really want to experience, that will eventually manifest into something physical, because you are expanding it on your own time, with your own energy, with your own pure frequency and vibration that comes from your spiritual purpose, and that's way more powerful than any working 8-12 hours. You can make only 2 hours of music, and that will be even more powerful because it comes from a stronger space, okay? But that's how you get out of your 9 to 5 or those low forms of work. You take the esoteric and the physical money and you apply it into your own creativity, into your own business, into your own way to express, into your own original product, because many times you might not have a unique product, but you have a unique way to brand it as well. Because, for an example, Nike, they're just branding. Most of those companies, just branding. The shirts from Zara or wherever, they are not anything special. It's just the branding, right? So that's a great skill as well that you can do on your own way, all right? But those were just some examples. I hope you guys feel inspired and motivated to keep doing your business, to keep being yourself, and to use the system in your benefit, okay? And just another tip, to be at work, don't get too attached, because that service is not attached to your purpose. So because you is a reflection, you are the body, but the spirit is not the body, okay? So what we are is a spirit in the body, but the body is not the spirit, it's just a creation. So the you, because I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to your spirit, I'm talking to your body, and your spirit is receiving the message through the body, right? And then your spirit must understand what the body is telling it through the mind and the emotions. That's why most times, more than often, we go through misunderstandings than really real connections, right? Because this world is low and dense, but we need that spirits as well. So you are the body, right? And when you when you the body is at work or at your job, and that is not attached to your service, to your spiritual purpose, right? So you, the body, shouldn't be attached as well. Okay, so you should take things lightly. If somebody thinks they're the boss and they want to be bossy, let them be. Okay, still maintain your limits and boundaries, but don't be too pushy and aggressive. You don't give a fuck about that. It's not your company, it's not your factory. If that shit goes bankrupt, there is many other places to work. You should not be attached. You should not try to be the best worker. You should not try to make everything perfect, because that service is not attached to your spiritual purpose. So you, the body and the mind, shouldn't be attached as well. And then things go lighter. Then you time goes faster. You start to actually enjoy just being there at the work, because it doesn't matter what work you in. If you don't attach yourself too much to that, you're gonna always be in a lighter space. So whatever work you do, you're gonna do it good, okay. You're gonna do it good enough to still be in that job, but you're not going to over exhaust yourself. You're not going to use all of your energy into that task that is not attached to your spiritual service. All right, so use the spiritual and the physical money to your own creativity, individuality, business, or whatever, and don't attach to any service. Don't get mad or passionate to any service, to any job that is not connected to your spiritual purpose. Till the next time, I hope you love yourselves, and I hope you be yourself. Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.